Welcome back to Julia the Bear. Today I'll be showing you how to paint this nice sunset landscape. For your materials, you'll need acrylic paint, brushes, water, a palette, and a canvas to paint on. For the colors, we'll be using sky blue, yellow, red, and white. You won't need too much, so put a little bit of each color in your palette and set it aside. I always start with a sketch for my painting. For the sunset painting, start with a straight line right down the middle. I'm gonna use a little bit of masking tape for the sun. This technique will block off the paint and keep my sun crisp and bright. With a pencil, I draw a little circle on my masking tape and I cut it out. I place my sun right above the line. Next, I can continue drawing. I'll be drawing some mountains by drawing a squiggly line right above the line I drew previously. And lastly, my scene will have a boat. So I'm going to draw a skinny rectangle right in the middle of the sea. I add 2 circles and draw the bodies of each person. And I give one a little hat. Now that I've done the prep work, I'm ready to paint. For this sunset, I'm gonna start with pure yellow. That's gonna go right around the sun. I draw a nice big circle. Now my sunset's gonna have an ombre effect, where it gets darker the farther you get away from the sun. So I'm gonna mix red and yellow to make orange. I add a little bit of white to make it lighter. I'll be using this light orange around the yellow. With my paint, I make a big arc. When I need more paint, I just mix some more colors. Next, I'm gonna use a darker orange. So I'm gonna mix the red and yellow and not add any white. I place this dark orange farther away from the sun. Once I place my colors, I'm ready to blend. First, I blend between the dark orange and the light orange. Make sure your paint is still wet. I just go back and forth until the colors look nice and smooth. Now, it's important to clean your brush. I get some more yellow, and I paint between the yellow and the light orange. Here's a closer look. You'll see I go back and forth with my brush until it's nice and smoothed out. For the water, I'm gonna mix a light gray. I take some red, some blue, and a little bit of white and mix that together. Water can have many colors, so for this technique, I'm gonna draw big blocks of color. I paint long rectangles. I make sure they don't touch because more color is gonna go in between. Now I want to add another color to my water. I mix up some orange by taking red and yellow paint and I add more stripes. I add these stripes in between the gray ones. The goal of this step is to cover up most of the white. Now you should still have a little bit of white in your water. I'm going to mix a light blue to pull it all together. To make a light blue, I mix the blue and white. Wherever I see the white peeking through, I'll paint the light blue. Now I'll be painting the darkest parts of my painting. I'm gonna make a dark purple. I'll be mixing some blue and red. With the dark purple, I paint the mountains. I also make sure to paint the people on the boat. At this step, it's almost finished. I'm gonna let it dry, and I'll wait 30 minutes until I do the next step. I wait for it to dry because I don't want the colors to mix together. I'll be painting the light that's reflecting on the water. I mix some white and yellow and make a very light yellow. In short strokes, I make lines following the path of the sun. Now that it's all dry, I just peel off the tape and I'm done. My painting is now finished and I really like it. I hope you like yours too. Leave a comment if you tried this out and catch me in the next video.